Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I have some exciting news. Today we're going to be opening up all the prizes that I've selected for the giveaways, but I have also found some of my vintage cards, and I was really excited to find them. These are some of the regular rares that I have. These are all non-holos, but they're exciting to get. Like this is my childhood. Man, this is nothing like it, and this is actually a shadowless energy. You can tell by the 99 right there. So I'm gonna put these off to the side for right now. And then these are some of the hollows that I have. The Ancient Mew, the Dark Charizard, the Blastoise second edition, Shadowless, Electabuzz, Hollow Dragonite, first edition Shadowless Squirtle. My favorite, the Gengar. Got a couple of Vente promos. I'm just gonna go through some of these real quick. I don't know why the Vulpix. Oh, these are just shadowless Pokemon, I guess, that I wanted. But, ooh, poor Diglett seen better days. So these are all shadowless, I believe. Electabuzz promo, new promo. Man, these are phenomenal cards. Took a blast from the past. I always found it weird that you had a shiny Clefairy and shiny Clefable. The every single card first edition. You have your Nidoqueen, Scythers, Alakazam. I had so many Poliwrath Hollows when I was a kid that I would trade them away for like common first edition cards. It was ridiculous. I remember at some point I had like 7 or 8 of them. I just couldn't get anything else other than a Poliwrath. Oh, another Entei promo card. Poga's Ditto. But yeah, these cards. So excited to have found them. I also have one of these full of, your commons and uncommons and all that kind of stuff. Man, that was a ride, I gotta say. It was it was exciting to get, and going through them, I'm gonna probably pop them. I have a little binder here that I put all of my cards, like the hollows, the art rares. Well, back then there was only hollows, but like whatever I'm not making into a master set, I put into that binder. I actually have the 4x4 binder that I'm doing master sets of. And so let's begin the actual video. So I have this Mega Kangaskhan box. This I will be opening. Well, not opening, sorry. I'm going to be opening every single one of these boxes. I have the Kangaskhan box, I have the Mega Venusaur box, and I have the heavy hitters back here. So at 200 subs, I'm going to be giving away this Mega Kangaskhan box. At 500 subs, I'm going to be giving away the Mega Venusaur box. And then when hopefully we eventually hit 1,000 subs, I will be giving away the heavy hitters box. Now I'm going to be opening these for the video, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. Um, Personally, these Kangaskhan boxes, for some reason, you can buy them online from even from TCG Player. Let me open this so there's not that much holes. All right. So these things online, you can find them for 25 bucks from TCG Player, from third-party sellers, from a little bit of everything. And pretty nice card. You have the lenticular. I still need to buy that. A binder for those giant cards. I've actually gotten a few of them. So in these things, you get two Mega Evolution packs and two Destined Rivals packs for 25 bucks. I think that's a pretty good deal, plus the promos, but I mean, promos are nice, not really, my thing. Some promos I genuinely love, but um so we're gonna start off with the Mega Evolution. So like I said, some promos, great promos. Everything's nice about them. But for some reason the Kangaskhan promo in this specific box doesn't really do much for me. Hopefully we get a bunch of cards here that we don't have. I want to make master sets of. Ooh, all right, that was a lot faster than I thought. So I want to make master sets. I probably said this over and over again, but I want to make master sets of every Mega Evolution set that's going to come out this gen. Hopefully we can get to that point. If not, it'll be a little sad, but you know, through trading, through going to shows, maybe buying a card here and there. Two Steelixes. Don't you just love that? But I genuinely love both of these sets, the Destined Rivals, the Mega Evolution. And for 25 bucks, I think that's a pretty sweet deal. You know, everybody has their thing. Maybe some people don't like the sets. I think it's a phenomenal deal for 25 bucks. I feel like an ad campaign for these stores. We got Magikarp. And so I actually sat down this week. I didn't open, I went through all of my cards. I sorted everything. Everything is tucked away in their own little box. Um, so, the more I keep opening of packs or sets, the more I will be. All right, an EX, it's not too bad. The more I will be likely to actually make master sets. So, all right, we're gonna break into this Venusaur box real quick. If I, for example, open up a top chase, like right now, I pulled the Pikachu SIR on one of my earlier videos. I'm genuinely thinking about making a master set for Surging Spark solely due to the fact that I actually have the top chase. Now, I was thinking of maybe doing something along those lines, or maybe trading it away for a card that I like more. I have this very nice Venusaur promo. And the giant lenticular. There you go. And we got the sticker. And this one has 8 packs. We get some Destined Rivals, along with some Journey Together. Journey Together, not exactly my favorite set, but there's some pretty cool art cards in here. So there we go. Well, let's start with Destined Rivals this time. Hopefully we get something good. Now, if I remember correctly, the Mega Venusaur box is about $44 for 8 packs. Not a bad deal. I prefer the Kangaskhan box because I'm getting more sets of what I like. Not more sets, more packs. But there we go. So I'd rather buy 2 of the Mega Venusaur boxes and get 2 Mega Evolutions and, all right, Regirock EX and 2. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I would rather buy 2 boxes of the Mega Kangaskhan set rather than one Venusaur. Technically, it's a few more dollars, but I'd rather get the actual card, the packets that I want. There you go. That's what it was. I'd rather get the packs that I actually want to get. Oh, we got to get something today. A couple of EXs here and there. You know, let's do the journey together. And so I enjoy watching other people open up packs too, you know? So I watch some of these bigger YouTubers, and whenever they talk bad about a specific set, they tend to actually get chase cards from said set. Now, hopefully we have the same luck. Genuinely hoping we get the same luck. But realistically, probably not going to happen. My luck's not that great. But, all right, a double. And so, also last week, or was it last week? No, it was earlier this week. I don't remember exactly when it was, but let me know how everybody did with pre-ordering the perfect order set from Pokemon Center. I got lucky. I got a little bit of everything. Looking forward to that a lot. I actually ended up getting a booster box because for some reason booster boxes are impossible to find out in the wild. All right, let's get into Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution's been really good to me. But oh, like I said, it's been very, very good to me. Ariola's Mischief, and then we have the code card, but beautiful card. The texture on this is phenomenal. All right. Normally I put everything back there, but I got the box right now blocking the rest of the things that I normally put on display. So, come on, let's go 2 for 2. All right. Now we get into the big boy over here, Mr. Oh man, I gotta say, I so badly want to get the monochrome Zekrom and Reshiram. If I really had a choice, I know that the Zekrom is more expensive, but let me get this open before I continue talking because I feel like I'm just going to keep knocking the camera back and forth and doing all this crazy stuff. Now, in the first video that I made of this, I actually got really lucky. I ended up getting an extra set of the white flare packs. I'm going to leave these in here for now. We have these cards already. We'll showcase them. We got the giant Kyurem card, and then we're going to get all of these packs. So ended up getting an extra. So here, look at this. Aren't you supposed to get? Oh no. So you are supposed to get 6 and 6. The first one that I opened up, I ended up getting 7 of the white flare packs, which nobody's going to complain about getting a second pack, you know? So move that down. Let's get this out of the way. And these will alternate. And because I want to get the Reshiram, I'm going to be opening the white flare first. I mean, listen, I would take any hit. I'll take a Reshiram, I'll take the Zekrom, I'll take a Victini. I don't think anybody's going to turn any of those cards down. So let's make a nice little pile here. So we got the Black Bolt now. And let's go into our first Black Bolt. Ooh, got a nice little Flink code card. Look at that. Looks like he's at the dentist's office waiting. Gorgeous card as well. All right. Now, I heard that perfect order is going to be, they say, over 120 cards. The regular cards are only going to be 88, and there's going to be, you know, a bunch of art rares. We got a Pokeball. It's going to be 88 regular cards. Then you're going to have all of your art rares, illustration rares, SIRs, so on and so forth. It's going to be a really small set. Now, small sets are nice if you want to make master sets, but I think the issue with smaller sets is if you look at Phantasmal Flames, there you go, Phantasmal Flames. The issue with that is, all right, Kirami X, not bad. You don't, so I'm a little bit all over the place today. So the issue with Phantasmal Flames is when it first came out, Charizard carried the pack, like genuinely carried it, right? It was extremely expensive, and realistically, once the prices, we got a Pokeball Sims here. Once the price is all like evened out after the craze, the surge, it wasn't. There's nothing in the pack. And like, so for example, if I were to open up the Pokemon Center ETB, I could pull any card except for the Charizard SIR, and I would not, technically make my money back. So like, if you really want the Pokemon Center stamp promo card, you're better off buying it from, online or whatever the case is, rather than, I completely mess up the order, but we're just gonna go with it at this point. You're better off buying the promo card and buying a regular ETB, or maybe a booster box or whatever the case is, and opening those cards up, because even the gold Charizard now, pretty good on the Pokeballs. Even, I'm just gonna finish opening up the Black Bolt because I keep getting confused going back and forth. I'm not a professional, so yeah, Black Bolt. You know, you can't have one card carrying the whole entire set. Charizard, I know it's a fan favorite, not my personal favorite, although the SIR in that set is absolutely phenomenal. We're on a Pokeball streak. So, I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen to Perfect Order. I've heard some people say that Perfect Order is going to be the next Crown Zenith, but then I've also heard some people say it's going to be, like the next flop, if you would have something along the lines of, set name is not coming to mind right now, and I don't know why. All right, so Black Bolt didn't give us anything decent. Having some really bad luck today. Hopefully, White Flare makes up for it. But I feel like, when there's less cards, less chases, like if you look at Prismatic Evolutions, there's like, if I remember correctly, like 22 SIRs. So, you go, whew, thank you, White Flare. There's a code card. That is so nice. All right. So, I like it when it's a bigger set, when there's more pulls, when there's more things to get out of it. I feel like it maintains the set a lot better than, the smaller sets. Although technically, I feel like I'm rambling at this point. I saw something back there. I'm pretty sure it's just a regular rare. But I like bigger sets. I like more chase cards. I like all that kind of stuff. All right. Let's see if we get something nice from our last pack. I'm also rambling because I'm trying to open up these cards because I feel like the video is going to be a little bit too long for most people to actually tune in. But moving forward, whenever we hit 250, the 500, and the 1,000 subs, we got the Whimsicott EX. Whenever we get those milestones of subscribers, we will announce the giveaway in that week's video. Thank you very much.